Hi there, how you doing? I hope it's alright, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to increase your material library inside Twinmotion using really a few tricks. So let's get started. First of all, you have to know that Twinmotion's library really has thousands of materials, all customizable in any parameter. Not to mention Megascan's library, which boosts the presence of top-notch materials, all scanned from real surfaces. If, however, this amount of assets is not enough for you, you can always create new materials, although it's essential to keep in mind some important factors. To create a material you need quality textures, and these are definitely not to be searched in the Google search bar. In fact, by doing so, most of the time you will be downloading images from websites that have nothing to do with the rendering world. I'll show you an example on what it means to use textures downloaded directly from Google, for example by searching in the search bar for a stone texture and downloading any texture, such as this one of stone. I open Twinmotion and create a new material, apply the white material to the surface, assign the texture just downloaded, and as you can see, the surface is characterized with the texture of stone, which however has a distinct repetition on the texture along the entire surface. This happens because the texture downloaded is not optimized for the repetition on a surface. In fact, it is not a texture defined as seamless, like the one I will show you in a moment. The other disturbing aspect is the quality. In fact, right away you realize how extremely grainy this surface is. This is because the image downloaded and used as a texture has a resolution of 612 pixels by 408 pixels. Too low, of course, for our needs. Well, if not from Google Images, then where to download the correct texture from? It's very simple. There is a plenty of websites that allow you to download for fee or for free high quality textures that are optimized for the rendering world and most importantly provide additional textures to characterize the final material. This is one of my favorite reference websites and contains almost 500 textures for materials that can be downloaded completely for free. By choosing one, I can decide whether to directly download all the textures useful for the composition of the material or download the textures taken individually. Another key thing about using sites of this type is that all downloaded textures have very good resolution, perfect for quality rendering. Normally, in the rendering world, textures in square format with pixel size equal to powers of 2 are preferred, with a minimum size of 512 pixels by 512 pixels, although I recommend that you at least work with 1024 pixels by 1024 pixels images. Actually, in addition to the square format, the rectangular format is also widely used, as long as the base and the height of the image always refer to power of 2. So for example, images of 1024 pixels by 2048 pixels, 4097 pixels by 2048 pixels, and so on. Before creating the material in Twinmotion, it is critical, in order to get a quality result, to use at least the 3 main textures in the rendering: color, specular, and normal. Once I've downloaded all the textures, I create the new material in Twinmotion, apply it to the surface, and one by one I insert the individual textures in the sections they belong to. So the surface color has a texture in the color section, the reflection effect managed by the grayscale image in the roughness section, where I also decrease the roughness value in order to increase the reflection aspect, and at least the 2D deformation effect managed by the blue image in the normal section. The last steps to do, which is critically important, is to save the material in the user library, so it can be used for future projects, as I'm showing you. The scene is ready for final rendering, and I point out to you the quality of the surface, but especially also the fact that the repetition of the image over the entirety of the surface on which I applied the material no longer occurs. From a quick comparison, it is glaring how crucial the choice of right textures for creating material is to the final rendering. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this tip and tricks Twinmotion video, let me know in the comments what topics you would like to see explored in the next video. That said, I wish you a good day or evening and see you in the next video. Ciao!